What's happening YouTube? So I managed to catch a really good game on ESPN that just happened tonight. I did not watch the whole game. I pretty much only watched the third quarter and the fourth quarter. So my coverage is gonna be like pretty brief, and it's gonna be spilled all over the place because one thing I just want to kind of challenge myself to make videos on other teams, like when I randomly would watch another team's NBA game in general. So this is this is just like kind of like a little experiment, just spread my wings around. But so third quarter, well, first of all, I checked the box scores and all of that. So throughout all the games, it seemed to be a pretty competitive game. Like looks like first half the Bucks seems to have a swing factor. Then the Nets kind of climbed up, and then things got really close again, and it actually got pretty intense. So pretty much the Milwaukee Bucks was extremely team oriented. Giannis, he was being Giannis. He was just being a beast, just like moving the ball really good, like the way I would drive to the basket. Very versatile, just does everything. Probably the best active NBA player right now, like the best player that is playing. Obviously, when everyone's healthy, Kawhi's the best basketball player in the world from my perspective. But Giannis, he just did his normal thing. Bobby Portis, he was just like the star of the night for the Milwaukee Bucks. He dropped 30 points. He was swishing all the buckets. He was bringing that really good energy. He's like the Milwaukee Bucks, like a big energy guy, kind of like how Patrick Beverly would be. Like Portis was just being a really good energy guy, and he's a really fantastic addition for the Milwaukee Bucks. Especially his floor spacing is just really good, and he was pretty key for the Bucks, like finals, throughout the playoffs like last year. So great addition for the Milwaukee Bucks. Chris Middleton, um, just being Chris Middleton things. He was shooting the ball pretty good, did solid. Typical Chris Middleton, dropped like 26 points, something like that. And then you have Drew Holiday, who was typical Drew Holiday stuff, playing great defense. Um, at least from what I've seen from the third or fourth quarter, dropped like 19 points or something like that. And then yeah, then Kyrie Irving, he just exploded, like pretty much like in the fourth quarter. Kyrie just pretty much exploded. He dropped like 38 points, 39 points, almost 40 points, which is, hey, he's really tough to guard. He's just smooth, just very smooth with his game. Got to see Kyrie, play again. And glad New York they lifted the vaccine mandate or whatever that thing is. So, fortunately for Kyrie, he gets to play again. That's just his personal beliefs, and God respect that. And then um, they got Bruce Brown Jr., who brings tremendous energy, plays really good defense. Shooting, could definitely be worked on. He's honestly like the Brooklyn Nets Terrence Mann, um, especially since I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, but he went to Florida State University, so I guess that's where the dog comes from. And then they got Andre Drummond, who made some pretty key plays. He actually, like, the last seconds, he got that block on Giannis Antetokounmpo when Giannis could have got a nice, easy lay. Then they got James Johnson, who's also like a pretty good high momentum energy guy who who got that block, but I believe it was called for a foul or something like that. And then they have Cameron Thomas, who's a pretty bright piece for the Brooklyn Nets. He's like a walking bucket for them, and looks like Cam Thomas was a pretty good addition for the Nets, and it's a really good situation for Cam Thomas too, because like he definitely could learn from a lot of the really skilled players, especially from Kyrie Irving and Kevin Durant, and he also learned a lot from James Harden, but now he's traded to the Philadelphia 76ers. So players like Tyrese Maxey, Jaden Springer, all of them boys going to get some really good IQ from the beard. So we'll see how that ends up. Ben Simmons has yet to play a game. Supposedly, I think like he's just trying to condition and all that. So can't wait to see Ben Simmons in action because a lot of people, including me, was laughing at Daryl Morey for not wanting to trade Ben Simmons for players like Malcolm Brogdon and Karis LeVert when he looks like he had no value. But he literally got James Harden, the beard. He got a man like mad props for Daryl Morey because it's just impressive to say the least. But then, so pretty much like how the game pretty much ended up. Grayson Allen, he got fouled. Um, shot 3 free throws. He missed one, which is probably karma for being a really dirty player who just trips people for no good reason. And he also did that one rough play on Caruso. Um, I guess that's probably the basketball god's karma. And then what else could I really much say? Then, just really, really close, intense plays. And then Kyrie Irving got fouled. I believe he missed 1 free throws, and then Bucks kind of had the chance. And then I forgot to describe exactly what happened. And then it all ended up when Giannis he ended up having to take the last shot because it was 3 points, and then Giannis shot from the three. He missed it because Giannis his 3-point shooting is not the best thing, but he was willing to take the 3-point shooting. I mean, the Bucks honestly does not really have like a really ultimate like sniper other than Chris Middleton. So like if one thing the Bucks could definitely if they want to make a really really like good upgrade for them is they could definitely try to get a really really good sniper for the Bucks. But it was a pretty good exciting game. But again, I didn't watch the whole thing. I just watched the third or fourth half. I'll try to make videos like these throughout from down the line. Like, yeah, just pretty much, just let me know what you think about the Bucks versus the Nets game. Did y'all manage to catch a game? It was a pretty good game, and like I said, just let me know what you think. I'll try to get to y'all with the comment section. Be sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and that'll pretty much just wrap it up. And have a great night, everybody.